So watching TVC News at 1, let's turn attention to business now. To put an end to crude oil theft, the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited has uncovered another 165 illegal refineries in various locations across the Niger Delta. According to NNPCL Limited data recorded between June 15 and 21, government and private security agencies reported about 400 incidents of oil theft and vandalism. It says 69 illegal connections were discovered and disconnected in Bayelsa and Rivers State, while 8 cases of oil spills owing to vandalism or illegal connections were reported across the region. Similar refining sites were uncovered in different locations in Abia and Bayelsa State. NNPC disclosed that 19 illegal storage sites filled with stolen crude and illegally refined products were uncovered in Delta, Imo, Rivers, Abia and Bayelsa State, respectively. And in the meantime, the Central Bank of Nigeria has reported a $172 million increase in direct remittances in 1 month. The latest APS Bank data analysis showed that the remittances totaled about $138.56 million in January, $39.14 million in February, $104.9 million in March, $193.31 million in April, and $365.4 million in May 2024. The report indicates a 90% surge from April to May, hitting $365.4 million and 163% from January to May, indicating a robust growth in foreign currency inflows, a positive development for the economy amid rising debt and effort to diversify revenue sources. According to CBN, this increase is reflective of its effort to enhance foreign currency remittance flows through formal channels. In observance of the United Nations International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking, the Society I Support Initiative partnered with the National Drugs Law Enforcement Agency in Ojo Command to hold a vibrant sensitization rally. TVC Senior Business Correspondent Ifunanya Eze has more.
Secondary school students from various institutions gathered along Lasui Sherry Road, displaying banners and stickers supporting this year's theme, "The evidence is clear, invest in prevention." The rally made its way to the palace of the Oba Ekun of Iba Kingdom. Participants also visited the Ojo Command of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency and the Iba branch of the Association of Pharmaceutical Companies of Nigeria, where they received valuable information about drug prevention and cholera awareness.
Even the drugs we take, which we don't think, we don't term it to be drug, things like codeine and so many others, we don't count it to be drugs. But what they do in our body is very, very bad.
These drugs are posed a grave danger to the future of our youth, which is workforce of the nation, because a country without a youth is like a dead country.
The national coordinator of the Society I Support Initiative spoke on the dangers of drug abuse, while representatives from the schools also shared their thoughts on the issue.
And sensitization has been our aim all this while. So we've been going from one school to the other, sensitizing people, sensitizing the children. We want to catch the younger ones, especially the secondary school students. You know, we are telling them on the dangers of illicit drugs. Drugs has dealt with our nation.
Drug abuse in every way kills you. Take this for example. Let's take this situation as an example. Imagine a person that takes 50 milligrams of tramadol each day. Someone can put it that each and every single dose of what it takes kills him. Let's say it takes away his lifespan, decreases it, kills his brain cells, each and every single passing second. So in every way, drug kills you.
I learned that drug abuse starts as a very minor thing and ends up as a major thing, which has claimed the lives of many of our youths in Nigeria, thereby deteriorating the economy of Nigeria.
The rally concluded at the local council development area in Iba, where participants were encouraged to continue the fight against drug abuse and illicit trafficking. Ifunanya Eze, TVC News, Lagos.
So Nigeria Asian shares fell earlier today as bond yields spiked to nervousness about inflation, while the yen's slide past 160 per dollar had currency traders bracing for Japan to step in and steady it. Shares in bellwether chip maker Micron Technologies lead 8% in US after hours trade as it met rather than topped lofty revenue expectations. Japan's Nikkei fell 1%. FTSE futures and European futures were last down 0.2%. MSCI's Broadex Index of Asia Pacific shares outside Japan fell 0.7%, with some of the largest losses in Australia, where rate-sensitive stocks sank following Wednesday's data, showing a surprise jump in inflation. The Philippine Central Bank decided Thursday to keep the bank's target reverse repurchase at 6.5% and interest rate on the overnight deposit and lending facilities at 6% and 7% respectively. Governor of the Bangkok Central Nang Filipinas, Mr. Eli Remonala, said the balance of risk to inflation outlook has shifted to the downside for 2024 and 2025, due largely to the impact of lower import tariffs on rice under Executive Order 62. Executive Order 62 allows a 15% tariff on imported rice until 2028, down from the current 35%. The Apex Bank governor added that higher prices of food items other than rice, transport charges, and electricity rates continue to pose upside risk to inflation. Volkswagen has a record 271,330 of its Atlas SUV vehicles due to 40 passenger side airbags, according to a new report from the U.S. National Highway and Safety Administration. Certain Atlas vehicles made between 2021 and 2024 and Atlas cross-sport vehicles made between 2020 and 2024 may experience a wiring error, causing front passenger airbags not to deploy. In March, the German automaker said it will record 143,000 Atlas SUVs for a similar issue. It is unclear whether this new report includes the March recall. Volkswagen, in a statement, said the car seat heaters can have a contact fault with the car's weight sensors, switching off the passenger airbags even though the seat may be occupied when this happens. The company said dealers will replace 40 parts free of charge. In the crude oil space now, prices were steady earlier today as a surprise build in U.S. stockpiles fueled fears about slow demand from the world's top oil consumer, though declines were capped by worries a potential expansion of the Gaza war may disrupt Middle East supplies. U.S. West Texas Intermediate rose to sell at $81.54 per barrel, with an upsurge of 0.79%. Brent crude futures also experienced an upward price margin of 0.82%, selling at $85.95 per barrel. And Bonnie Light recorded and experienced a downward price reveal of 1.25%, selling at $84.85 per barrel. And for the OPEC basket, crude oil dealers are offering $86.27 per barrel, with an uptick of 0.34%. And that's business. Next is sport. Please stay with us.